What up, Stackers? BigstackMcgee here. How are you doing today? It is a bright and sunny Saturday morning where I am, and looking forward to getting into some packages here. I've been super busy. Fortunately, it's been busy making extra money, so I'm able to pick up a little bit extra over the next few weeks, which is fantastic. And I've also been putting extra money into some cash accounts and things just in case there's some great opportunities coming up. I'm just trying to keep on investing and all of that. I don't know how you guys feel about the market yourselves, but I've been really nervous about the direction of the market ever since the recession talks have come up. So much of the discretionary investing that I have, whether it's Roth IRAs or even my kids' college accounts and stuff, I've put them in some safer investments for the time being. If there does happen to be some sort of pullback, you know, at some point I'll just reinsert. I totally like index funds because I don't like to think too much about some of those things. I've had my kids' college accounts in the S&P 500 accounts for over a decade, and that's done extremely well. So very, very great feeling that. In fact, as I look back, the rate of return is more than the money that I put in. So fantastic. I love earning money that way through the market. But right now, I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of upside to this much kind of, whether it's political tension or just trade tension. So I'm just kind of relaxing just a little bit with that stuff. But I'm not here to talk about my own investments beyond silver and gold. And I do have a little bit of silver and gold here today, so I'm excited to get into it. Let's start with the silver first. Both of these pickups were a result of eBay bucks. I believe both of these were from the same promotion because they came around the same time. But, there's just been a slew of them recently, so it's been very great to see what you guys have been picking up too. But as you all know, sometimes the choices can be somewhat limiting because you have to find items that are not listed under bullion. But regardless, let's see what we got. All right, first up we have 2 rolls of silver quarters from Coin Exchange, which has been a staple for several of us through eBay bucks. They usually have their rolls of silver priced pretty reasonably. Love this 90% silver. And in my experience with Coin Exchange, you don't. They list these particular things as full dates, which is nice because you know that you can get some slicks, but they get some nice ones in there too. See if we can get that in focus. There we go. Almost always the 64s have some very little wear. Here's one that's got a little bit more slick. But you can still read the date. Still considered 90%. I'm trying to remember. I believe, is it 0.72 ounces of silver for every dollar? I'm trying to remember what the universal exchange is. Some of these, here's another 64. This one's got some nice toning. Definitely has full amount of silver weight in this, because it's not slicked out in the least. Real nice. That's a really cool looking coin, actually. But yeah, about 14 ounces of silver here in these 2 rolls. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that's tuned in for my last Silver American Eagle Monster Box update. My most recent video, I had finally picked up and put away my 25th roll, completing a Monster Box and a 6-year journey of purchasing those. I remember when I first started picking up American Silver Eagles, they were, 22 or 23 bucks a piece or something like that. And I could usually pick up 4 or 5 at a time, and it always felt great when you finish the roll, and soon you have a couple rolls, and as the years went on, I made more money, and the price of silver came down, so I was able to pick up more at a time. But to actually see all 500 ounces out in front of you feels pretty darn good. So people have been asking me are you done buying Silver Eagles? I'm going to say definitely not, because I love the Silver Eagle, but I'm not going to be pushing as hard, so I'll be waiting for deals to come up. When you can find Silver Eagles that are under $2 an ounce, marked up over spot, I will definitely be thinking about it. But more than that, not terribly interested at the moment, especially because I have a full monster box. So right now, I'm going to be back to my just deal finding ways and trying to pick stuff up for under spot if I can. And this 2 rolls of silver quarters certainly fits that bill. I also am in the middle of trying to fill up these guardhouse boxes with dimes, quarters, and half dollars. And the quarters is the one that I'm the least far with. I finished my box of half dollars, which was fantastic, but I feel like I'm about halfway with quarters. I need to do an update video on that, so I'll try to get to that later this week. All right, there's the silver for this one. Let's see what we got for gold. Huh. Check this out. So let me get a little bit of explanation. I'm going to take this out here, and I picked this up from Liberty, I believe. Let me check the box. I don't have it in front of me. Let's see. Yep, Liberty coin. And I'm just going to read the details out loud to you without putting the sheet on the screen here. All right, it says... Okay. 1 U.S. gold $10 commemorative coin, 0.48375 ounces, random date. And I picked this up. This was so close to spot that when I applied the eBay bucks, I feel like it was about $50 under spot for this. And to get a proof coin, that's really cool. Buchanan's Liberty from 2010, West Point. This is insane. Wow. I was expecting on getting just a regular old commemorative, but not a graded one, and certainly not a proof. Wow. Let's see if I can't get a nice... I've never seen this before, this coin. There we go. All right. Well, I'm certainly happy about that. Half ounce of gold, well, a little bit less than a half ounce of gold. But Liberty coin has had a lot of deals that I followed up with. I believe Stacking Nerd kind of turned me on to Liberty's deals, because she always posts these daily deals. And several months ago, I picked up something that she had put on there from Liberty, but then I've just made it a point to always check out their listings when there's eBay Bucks promotions. And I've been very, very pleased with what I've seen. And this one especially, wow. You know, to get... And I feel like it was a deal of the day. It was so close to spot price as it was, and then, of course, you get 10% off of that, so this is just a smoking deal. Was not expecting to get a graded coin like this, much less a proof. So, there you go. Proof 68 DCAM. I'm sure someone sent this out to be graded and was disappointed to find it in the proof 68 category, and for Liberty to be able to sell this at near spot price already tells you something, I guess, about what I would call graded modern bullion that's not perfect. So I bought it for the gold content, and I don't know. Well, I guess time will tell if it'll ever be worth more than that. But happy to pick it up, especially for the price that I got it at. But so there you go. A little bit less than a half ounce of gold and about 14 ounces of silver for this pickup. And very shortly I'll be doing a month end for September. I can't believe that this month has already passed practically, but I got a really fun one coming in soon. I was able to pick up something also through eBay Bucks, of course, and this is a little bit more of a collectible. A specific coin that is not in my collection yet. I do have a very small amount of graded relic coins. I say relic, vintage coins. This is a vintage United States coin, and so I'm super excited to get this one out. So that should be here shortly. But beyond that, yeah, things have been going really, really well, and excited to add this to the stack. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is BigstackMcgee. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We'll see you real soon.